Notorious for naming his dunks, the self-proclaimed Chocolate Thunder became the NBA's answer to Muhammad Ali.
Hey guys, this is Dominique Wilkins.
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
This is Gary Payton.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
Hello and good day everyone, welcome back to the show. My name is Sean David, thanks for tuning in. In today's episode, I want to take a look at the rise and fall of some NBA legends that most of you probably never even heard of. But before we dive into today's episode, do me a favor, please subscribe to the channel. And even more important, many people ask me why don't they get notifications when I upload a new video. You gotta click the notifications bell, so please do it so you never miss an episode of the Basketball Time Machine. Alright, enough said, let's dive right into it. So how am I going to approach this video? I narrowed it down to 4 different players, so let's start with player number 1. So coming in at number 1 is Daryl Dawkins, aka Chocolate Thunder. Now, as you might have seen at the beginning of the video, and I'm sure some of you even know this play, but unfortunately, Daryl Dawkins is one of the players that kinda got forgotten over the years. Blessed with an incredible talent, Dawkins came into the NBA at the young age of 19. Playing for the Philadelphia 76ers, it took Dawkins a few years before he really became a solid NBA player. After 4 years in the NBA, he finally became a starter and was putting up some solid numbers. What was really outstanding with Dawkins were his incredible dunks and his fun-loving personality. He would give each of his dunks names and shatter the backboards in the NBA. He had all the tools to become one of the best players in the entire league. But there was one major problem. Dawkins did not work hard at his game. He liked to enjoy his life and play purely on his talent. This way he would never take the next step and get surpassed by many other players in the league. Then when the first injuries came and Dawkins lost a lot of his athleticism, his game would deteriorate instantly. At the young age of 31, he would only average 2 points per game. 1 year later, he was out of the league. But there is no denying that prime Dawkins was a lot of fun to watch.
6 feet 11 inches, number 53, ladies and gentlemen, Daryl Dawkins.
During his 14 seasons in the NBA, Daryl Dawkins was a force of nature.
And Daryl takes it right home.
That was power personified.
I couldn't believe the skills that he had coming out of high school and the physical presence he had.
He's just so strong. Nobody could bother him. He was like a new trend of the big man because this man weighing 300 pounds and he can jump.
Doug Collins to Daryl Dawkins. Oh, he did it again. He broke it again. He's broken another backboard.
Though he would make 3 appearances in the NBA Finals, he also became well known for his infectious personality.
And the next player on my list, I'm pretty sure most of you guys never even heard of, Richard Dumas. There was a time in the 1990s where the Phoenix Suns had everything they need in order to win an NBA championship. And one of the reasons was a young rookie that goes by the name of Richard Dumas. He was averaging 15 points per game in his rookie season, and he would have sensational performances in the 1993 NBA Finals playing against the reigning champion, the Chicago Bulls. What many people did not know was that Dumas was already banned from the NBA 1 season prior due to substance abuse, and he would get suspended in his 3rd season. The guy really had it all. He was quick, could really penetrate, and he was a very, very skillful defender. At the young age of 26, he was already out of the league. He got arrested for stealing DVDs, had countless drug issues for many years, and now is forgotten by most of the NBA fans. If this guy could only gotten his act together back in the days, we now would be talking about a multiple NBA All-Star.
At what point, you're getting high and you're saying to yourself, look, I'm in the NBA. I know there's a drug test around the corner somewhere. I know I'm going to test positive if I keep smoking, but I'm going to keep smoking anyway.
The day I got back right off the plane,
the addiction took over me and I went straight and got high, and they tested me the next day. I would have passed it had I just waited.
John Lucas calls him Dr. J with a jump shot. His coach says he could be a dream teamer in 96.
Why not? You show me a small forward who has more athletic ability than he does, and also the thing I like about him is he knows what he's doing out there. He's got a lot of talent. He can jump as good as anybody in the game. He's great at the alley-oop dunks. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's got great speed defensively. Makes a lot of steals. Does a lot of things that a lot of the superstars do.
And the next player on my list is Andrew Toney, aka the Boston Strangler. If there ever was a player that was considered by other legends to be one of the greatest and still got forgotten over the years, it has to be Andrew Toney. This guy was a machine, one of the most vicious scorers the NBA has ever seen. A one-man army. He was a two-time NBA All-Star in his mid-20s, and when he was playing for the Philadelphia 76ers, he earned the nickname the Boston Strangler because every single time he played against the Celtics, he would literally destroy them. Every Celtics defender would get his turn, but the result was always the same. But even though he earned the respect of many NBA legends, Toney was never the kind of superstar that he should have been. At the young age of 28 in 1985, Toney had his first major injury. When he returned one season later, he was still effective, but the 76ers kinda moved on, not giving Andrew Toney the chance that he deserved. Toney then got fed up with the game and especially with the 76ers. He would hold a grudge against them for many years. Sadly, he retired at the young age of 30.
I feared Andrew Toney even more than Michael Jordan.
Henderson with 12. Ainge all over Toney. Toney going up anyway.
He was not just a great scorer, a guy that wanted to beat you up and score.
He is a machine today. Here they come. 3-on-2. Toney against Bird. What a move. What a move. And that pass.
Best little man you played with, Charles?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, Kevin Johnson was great.
It's not little, really, is he?
Elliott, Perry.
Sox
was a great.
Oh, yeah, Sox.
The best, I've always said, the best player I played against was Kevin McHale. The best player I ever played with was Andrew Toney. I don't think Kevin Johnson.
You thought Andrew Toney was better than Dr. J?
He was. I got Dr. J at the end of his career, and Andrew Toney was unstoppable.
And the last player on my list is Michael Ray Richardson, aka Sugar Ray. Talking about a rare specimen. Michael Ray Richardson was probably the most talented guy on this list. He had a game just like Magic Johnson, just with the difference that he was also a sensational defender, leading the NBA in steals multiple times. Michael Ray was super fast. He could really push the ball and make some incredible plays and incredible moves. But then again, he had some serious drug issues. He would sometimes not show up for practice, not show up for games. It was pure chaos with him. He at one point was one of the best players in the league and could have been a sure Hall of Famer. But he just did not get his act together. Even after several chances the NBA gave him, he always blew them, and at the age of 31, he was banned for life from the NBA. But for those of you who don't know Michael Ray Richardson, definitely check out some more highlights of him. This guy was sensational.
3-on-1 in the break. Richardson goes up. He's got it.
Michael Ray was a guy who played just like I played. Every time I saw him, he went right at me.
Michael Ray Richardson.
And Michael would always talk trash to the whole game.
Isaiah Thomas to this day tells me that the one guy he was scared of was Richardson. He said Richardson owned him.
Well, he was the sugar man. You know, he was Sugar Ray. I mean, he was sweet. You know, no moment or no stage was too big for him.
Michael Ray in the backcourt. 3 seconds. 2. Michael Ray puts it up. It'll count if it goes. It does! A 3-point play! And it's all over! And the Knicks win by 1!
My purpose today is to inform you Michael Ray Richardson has tested positive for the presence of cocaine and is permanently disqualified from playing basketball in the National Basketball Association.
You know, it's kind of unfortunate and sad that those players, with all the potential that they had, never became the greats that they potentially could have been. But still, we gotta be grateful for the flashes that we saw back in those days. Anyway, you guys, that was it for today's episode. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and even more important, click the notifications bell so you don't miss an episode. All right, you guys, see you next time on the Basketball Time Machine.